Hello again, everyone. This message comes in through Facebook, and this person does not want to remain anonymous. So this comes in from David Zimmerman. Okay, I know it's never a good idea to air dirty laundry on social networks, but I also know it's one of the only ways to get a narco to quit pulling her narco bullshit. That, and I know for a fact she has several flying monkeys on my page that go and tell the Wicked Witch of Granite Falls everything. So here goes. I haven't seen my girls in over 3 weeks and haven't been able to spend the whole weekend with my daughter since I started working at GKN a little over 2 months ago. That said, my supervisor told me he would let me go ahead and have the weekend off in order to spend some well-deserved time with my children. So I texted Narco yesterday and I told her I wanted to get the girls for over the weekend and never got a reply. Well, at 7:30 this morning, when I clock out, the narco sends me a message and says, the girls have another birthday. She took them to a birthday party last weekend. Party to go to Saturday so I could get them afterwards. And that they already decided that that's what they wanted to do. She said I should have given her a week's notice and texted her last Friday about it, and she wouldn't have mentioned it to them. I told her they are 8 years old and not old enough to decide whether or not they exercise visitation with their father. Maybe when they're a little older and not under your manipulative influence. Guess it's about time to lawyer up. Again, any thoughts? Much appreciated. Yes, quite simply, you need to lawyer up. You need to lawyer up and get the process rolling so there's a visitation plan in order. Not that she's not going to be able to violate that visitation plan. But here's what's going to happen. Here's a bigger reason why you need to lawyer up. Because if you haven't lawyered up and you have no visitation plans, that means you're probably not paying any child support. So you better get this in the legal. As much as I hate the family court system, the sooner you get it in, the sooner you could start paying on child support. And you're going to have to, because otherwise she's going to backdate it and you're going to owe a ton of arrears. That's first of all. Secondly, in regards to the visitation and birthday parties, I've been there, done that. Even after I had the visitation, I was still up in New Jersey. There's always a party to go to. There's always an event to be had. And what you're going to find is she's going to find, because fathers typically get their visitation 2 weekends a month if you're lucky. 2 weekends a month and maybe a day during the week. And what she's going to do is she's going to load up your daughter's lives with so many activities and then show up at them and make it and impose on your time. There's not much you can do about it. There's not. The only thing you can do is you're going to have to be the one to take her to these parties. It can't just be your soon-to-be ex's responsibility. Okay, so people are going to have stuff, but it's going to give you the opportunity to be seen by all these flying monkeys and all her narco support, as you're calling them, for you to be an active part of their life. Now, you're probably going to have to deal with this woman putting her in activities that she's also going to be at. There's no way to avoid it. There really isn't. You can't stop it because the court's going to look at it as, oh, well, both parents, the one parent has a right to be there just as much as the other one, especially when that other parent's the mother. Right now, you don't have a leg to stand on because you have no visitation agreement in place whatsoever. So you need to get this ASAP. And you don't even really need a lawyer to do it. You can just file in court yourself, and they're probably going to give you the standard visitation of 2 weekends a month. But it's better than nothing. But you're going to have to be prepared, okay, for your child's lives to be filled up with activities to minimize the amount of one-on-one time you get with them. That's the reality of this, man. And I hate to be so bleak and blunt with you, but that's it. I'm not going to sit here and blow sunshine up your ass about it. It's a sucky situation, okay? But you need to get in there and if you're leaving this woman for real and you're not going back, you need to get the child support order in place right now before she tries to backdate it, and then you owe her from the day you walked out, and then you're a couple grand in the hole before you even started. So believe me, you need to do that. And then you need to be able to have an enforceable visitation order that she'll violate, I'm sure. That she'll violate, I'm sure, but you need to do it because you have zero recourse here. But you're going to have to be prepared to have your daughter's lives filled up with activities by your wife to minimize your time. You're going to have to be the one to say then, I'll take her to the party. I'll go to the party with her because I want to spend time with her. That way it doesn't look like, you know, you're just trying to monopolize and keep your daughters away from her friends and the things that supposedly they want to do, because we know this is about your ex, this isn't about your daughters. But you're going to have to do it. At least you're going to be at the party. At least you're going to be able to spend time and have some parenting time and be able to parent your daughters and have these flying monkeys and potential enablers see you interact, and it'll be able to minimize the damage that your ex is inevitably going to do as she bad talks you, what a piece of garbage you are, so on and so forth. We've all been there, done that. So thank you for your message. I hope that helps. And, you know, I'm telling you, you need to do this very, very quickly. And I say that to you in the strongest terms. I've been through this exact thing. You know, I really do wish you luck on it because, you know, you have a battle ahead of you and you're about to find out. But it's a losing battle with the activities. Unless you can, hopefully you could go through some mediation first, and you can have some kind of agreed upon amount of activities that they're going to be involved in on weekends, and that you'll have some sort of say so what they get involved in with and what they don't. You know, because the courts will say a child's being overstimulated at some point, but you want to get that in writing now and head your ex off at the pass, because that's what's happening here. So I hope it helps. Thank you for your message. Thank you everybody else for watching. And again, if you enjoy this channel, please consider making a contribution to the GoFundMe link in the description box. And remember, if you want your story made into a video, and you do make a contribution of any size, that you go right to the top of the list. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you all again shortly. Bye.